summarize today's daf. The first halacha, which is discussing things that were burned in a fire that were hidden. This principle that we exempt him according to Rabbi Yehuda is only in such a case where he started the fire in his yard and it spread to his neighbor's yard. But if he actually started the fire in his neighbor's property, then he does not get the exemption of things that are hidden, things that are concealed, he has to pay for. The same thing would be true. The same thing would be true in a case where he lent his property to somebody else to use, and he lent it for a specific type of grain. For example, he lent it to him for barley and he left there wheat. The ruling is that he pays him only for the pile that he agreed to leave there, and not for the actual stuff that was left if what he left was not what they agreed upon. Another halacha is concerning a man that gave a coin to a woman to watch, and the coin was gold, and she threw it in the river. The law is in such a case that she can't claim that if it turned out that the coin actually was gold and she thought it was silver, if she destroyed it purposely, then she can't claim, I assumed responsibility only for silver and not for gold, even though she was told that it's a silver coin. However, if she was careless, she put it in her pocket and her pocket had a hole in it, then she could make the claim that I assume responsibility for silver and not for gold. Another question in today's daf is concerning, we know that when it comes to a victim of a theft, he can take an oath concerning the item that was stolen from him. We extend that principle also something that was concealed in the case of a fire, that he can swear about the contents of the concealed items. The Gemara wanted to know, do we extend that principle to a moser? Somebody squealed on somebody to the IRS, and now the IRS confiscated his property. Can he take an oath concerning what was confiscated from him? And the Gemara leaves that as dependent upon whether there's a difference between Garmi and Grama. Another case in the Gemara is concerning an item that was in a money box other than money. Does a person have a right to take an oath about a pearl or something else which was value in a money box that was kicked into the river by somebody else and irretrievable? And there also the Gemara remains with the teku. Tosa says, brings that in money cases involved with the teku, some opinions like the Rif hold that you pay half damages in an irresolvable case in the Gemara, and some say that you don't pay at all. The Rif says you don't pay at all. Concerning contents of a home, there it really depends upon whether a person is of means or trustworthy enough that people would deposit valuable things by him. Then he can take an oath concerning the contents of a home that was destroyed by fire. Concerning one who leaves his Chanukiah outside, where there's a mitzvah to mefarsim the nes, to publicize the miracle, Rabbi Yehuda says that anybody that's damaged by the Hanukkah lights, the owner is exempt. The Tana Kama, the Mishnah says no. What's the basis of the argument? So the Tana Kama holds that even though he's allowed to, and it's a mitzvah for him to leave it outside, he still has to watch to make sure that it doesn't do any damage. Rabbi Yehuda says not so. And even though b'di'evid, he can leave the Chanukiah higher up to 20 amos, still in all, since l'chatchila he should leave it within tens where it's the most noticeable, up to 10 tfachim high, even where it's at a height where it's more susceptible to do damage, one is still exempt from the damage that it does.